Hello everybody, welcome back to my page. I'm Laura with Talk Pitch Talk A Lot Designs. Please say hi when you jump on, hit that heart button for me. And if you see a red live button up here right now, you are catching me live. If you don't see that button, then you are catching the replay. So put exclamation point replay in the comments. I'm going to try to get my video pulled up here in just a second. And hopefully you guys are all jumping on and saying hi. Hello everybody. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that's loud. Hello, 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 my friends. I am back. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. So here's the deal, you guys, tonight. Oh my gosh. Hello, Elizabeth. Oh my gosh. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hey, Wendy. Hello, Melinda. Hello, J.A. Hello, Elizabeth. And Donna. All my friends jumping on with me. I haven't seen you guys in so long. Oh, man, it feels like it's been a long time. Hey, Melissa. Hello, Florine. Okay, y'all. Hey, Pamela. So here is the deal, y'all. I could not get my crap together tonight. I don't know why, but I just could not seem to pull it together. And you know what I figured? It is better to go live impromptu and still be here on time with you guys than it is to cancel my live because I'm not prepared, right? So, y'all, here's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to figure it out together because there's no keyword. I didn't get all my computer stuff done. I've changed my mind a million times. I couldn't get it figured out. But we're still I've got a concept. I've got an idea. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Lorraine. Y'all just forgive me. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Jackie. Hello, Mary Jo. Hello, everybody. Hey, Mary. Hello, everybody. Hi, all my friends. Oh my gosh, there are so many comments. Thank you so much. Did you bring some of that funnel cake to share with us? Oh, girl, it's like gone already, I think. Just finished up your live doing aprons and awesome. So you guys, I'm not prepared. I am not prepared very well at all. I have an idea. I have a concept. I have a couple transfers that I want to use, and I have a surface. I'm exhausted, Wendy. I'm so exhausted. It has been back to back, all sorts of stuff for me and my family all week. You guys, her field trip was on Thursday. Wednesday, we were getting packed up. We were there on Friday and then drove home all day on Friday. And today, the county fair. And then I've also got promos and stuff, new promos and end of month and beginning of month stuff going on too. I'm beside myself at how I'm going to get all this done, but I always figure it out. So, yes, I'm still in vacay mode, and there is a lot to do. Yes, when you come home from vacation and nothing's been done. So, you guys, what I do have to show you is a little bit about what's going on right now on the website. And right now we have, thank you, Mary. Oh my gosh, Janet. Hi, new to my channel. I'm glad you enjoy it, even though sometimes it's a total hot mess express, and it will be tonight. I can guarantee that part. So yeah, y'all. Oh, I'm so glad you're living vicariously through me. So yeah, there's a lot that I've got to get done. I always seem to pull it together, even if I'm not always completely prepared. And tonight I'm not, but we're still going to do something fun. So right now, you guys, it is the last day of the month. As a matter of fact, it's the last few hours of the month. Okay, tomorrow is June 1st already. Holy crap, where has the time gone? And right now we have a sale going on my site that does end tonight. And it's a BOGO surface sale. And this right here is one of the surfaces in the BOGO surface sale. It is a 6x18 outside the box frame. So this piece right here, this panel does pull out, and there are extra panels available. And I already did one side of this last year with a lemon design. We're going to change it over and do the other side tonight. Somehow. Somehow. I don't really know what we're doing. But I do know that I want to paint it because I'm not in love with the wood look on the inside panel. It's just never been my favorite. And we're going to do something really, really bright and fun with this today. So we're going to figure it out together. We're going to figure it out. So you guys make sure that you're doing that BOGO sale. I found my... Stacy, you'll have to send me a picture of it so I can see what's going on, and then we can kind of troubleshoot together. But there are many different reasons that your stuff that your paste will bleed or that your ink will bleed. And it really, there's the surface that you use, a whole bunch of stuff. There's a lot of factors. So I got to ask you questions. I got to take a look at it, and then we can kind of figure it out. This is the way we end our night with Hot Mess Express, Laura. Oh, I love it, you guys. Okay, so we're going to paint this in a color. And first I thought I was going to use mineral, and already I changed my mind. I don't want to use mineral. I don't feel like it's bright enough. So again, no keyword tonight, you guys, because I do not have my act together. Just go to the site and shop the stuff. If you need help trying to find it on the site, send me a message and I'll help you. But that's kind of where I'm at tonight, okay? All right, so I'm looking at all my Waverlys. I do love to paint with Waverly, and my favorite Waverly color is and will be for a while, I think. You guys, celery. I've fallen in love with celery. Make a copy. I already have the fancy cutting with transfers. Please. Dude, that was a bug that just flew out of my lip. Ugh. Tonight, no, not with this one. Not with this one, because I'm not prepared for that. I'm prepared to do just this. With the couple transfers that I pulled out and the paste and stuff. Kind of. But maybe tomorrow. Oh, yay, Mary! I'm so glad. Okay, so here we go, you guys. I'm going to pull out my celery. I forgot about these other colors that I've got. You guys, let's use this one instead. This is a brand new color that I've got. It's brand new, and it's called Sage, and I love it. I love it. Let's do this one. See, we're flying by the seat of our pants tonight. It's called Sage, and this is by Home Decor Folk Art. I got this at Joann as they were going out of business, and I just love this one. Love your Watts of Love bling jacket. Oh, I'm so glad, because my daughter wore hers when we were on our trip, and she loves hers too. Hey, Pam, how are you doing? Just kind of picking my colors tonight, trying to figure it out as we go along, because could not. I just couldn't envision it tonight. You're right. I'm still in vacation mode. My mind is still not back yet. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We will get there. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my favorite brushes. Are they even in here? There's one. Okay. You have it and use it all the time. This is my first time using this Sage color, as you can tell by the fact that I just opened up this jar. And I have no idea what it's going to look like. Hey, Becky. But it's gorgeous. It's by Folk Art. And it's called Sage. So let's just try it out. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. Okay, so this is going to be our background color. Because I don't know what I'm doing tonight. Got yours today too. I'm so glad you guys are getting them. I still have a couple of people who have not paid their shipping invoice yet. And I know that they've been messaged several times and reminders and all that stuff. And I'm about ready to just unpackage their stuff and put it in my inventory, because after this long, I can't keep sitting on things. But that's so wrong, right? Like, I don't even know. I don't even know. All right. Here we go. Just giving this a good coat of this color. The field trip was awesome. We did go up to Mackinac. Grandma met us up there. Everything was fantastic. The school buses did leave late though. So the school buses with the kids didn't actually get there until after we had been there for quite some time. And we walked around. The kids got to see that there's no cars on the island at all, which is kind of strange for for going anywhere to not see any cars at all. It's all just horses and carriages that take people around. And then there's also bicycles. And that's the only way that you can get around on that island. No cars at all allowed on the island. Which is pretty darn cool. But they don't... You guys, you're just walking down the street and the horse will poop right there in the road. And then they have guys who go along And their entire job is basically just to clean the poop off the road. It was something else. It was definitely something else to watch, something to experience. The kids got to pick out some souvenirs and do all the things, and it was just a really good time. This brush is from Walmart. It's from Walmart. It's a stenciling brush, and it's my favorite. All right, let's dry this and put a second coat on it real quick. It comes in a 2-pack. All right, Noemi. I'm going to put a second coat on here just to get rid of some more of those brush strokes and to make sure that this really fills in. Oh, and then my wristband today. Yes, my wristband from the county fair that we went to today, because if going up to Mackinac wasn't enough. And then yesterday our drive back was like, I think it took us 5 total hours to get back here, because we stopped and ate some lunch, and then we kind of just moseyed and made our way. But it wasn't like we were in a rush to get back, so I don't know, we finally made it back here at it does paint really evenly. Yes. I love these brushes for that. Yeah, those bicycles will run you over. Yeah, they do. They have pooper scooper guys. They just go around and clean up the horse poop. Oh, yes, you guys. Look at that. I love this color. Love this color. So much. Second coat on here just for good measure. So that you don't see quite as much of that. It'll brighten up the color a little bit. Yeah, we had a really good time. But you guys, coming back across the bridge. So we went to St. Ignace, and we stayed in St. Ignace for the night. So that means going across the bridge and actually being in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. And the kids got to go swimming and all of that. We had delicious dinner at a Mexican restaurant in St. Ignace called Jose's. It was really, really good. And then we came back and we had dinner. And everything was great going across the bridge to get over to St. Ignace. But yesterday when we crossed it to come back, it was so windy and rainy coming across there. And if you've ever been... So I don't know if the entire class got to go. It was kind of like you get there and you're on your own, pretty much. And you meet up at a specific time. And then you have to go into the fort at a certain time, because that's when it was our school's turn to be in the fort. But other than that, you were pretty much on your own. Oh, goodness. But yeah, coming back across the bridge, it was windy, and it was, if you've ever been across the Mackinac, the center 2 lanes are like grates. It's like grated, right? And hi, Roseanne. So riding on those, it kept pulling my tires when I was in those center 2 lanes. But I couldn't just ride in the right lane, because there were semis and things going 10 miles an hour because of the wind across the bridge. And it was pretty scary. So then once we got across the bridge and we're driving on just the regular road, I just kept feeling like there was something wrong with my tires. And it was all in my head. But every time that the road tried to dip or anything a little bit, I thought that my tires were going low. And of course all my sensors don't work, because my truck's almost 20. They need to use horse diapers on them. Yeah, that would be a good idea. We thought the same thing. So when we pulled over to have lunch, I made sure to have my tires checked, because I was just paranoid after going across the bridge. It was weird. And it's my first time ever driving across the bridge, you guys. I've gone across it before, but not since I've been old enough to drive. It's been that long. So it was a whole new experience for me as well. All right, we're going to get this. Oh, that color is so pretty. Oh, I love it. All right, we need this extremely, extremely dry so we can do our surface wax on top. totally just going with the flow. Totally on the fly tonight. Not quite sure what we're doing. No keyword. But these surfaces are currently on sale. Buy one, get one free. And it's mix and match, you guys. So, that means that if you put the honeycomb frame in... Hi, Laura. If you put the honeycomb frame in your cart at $35 and then you put the apron in there that's like $14, your apron is going to be free, y'all. Just saying. Mix and match, lowest price item is going to be your free one. And tonight is the last night. All of those surfaces are going to be gone tomorrow for the BOGO sale. There's black all over that surface wax applicator. Grab a different one. And then you guys, all the stuff that's in the tariff relief sale, that's not going to end tomorrow. But y'all, I don't think that I've had a chance to tell you guys. You hate bridges. Me too. They scare me. We are going to be experiencing, hate to tell you guys this, a price increase starting tomorrow. I do know that. So if there's something that you've been eyeballing and you want to get it, I would say get it now before the night is over, because prices are going to go up tomorrow. It's unavoidable, you guys. Prices are going up everywhere. We haven't done a price increase in forever, and it's now necessary. So keep that in mind. The stuff in that tariff relief sale is likely going to go up tomorrow, but it will still be available, whatever's left, okay? That doesn't end tonight, but the prices will go up. All right, we're going to add some surface wax to this. Don't be mad at me, you guys. I'm just the messenger. Hi, Carolyn. A little bit more right in this spot here. We're just trying to get this to protect this paint that we just put on and also fill in any of the grain that's on this surface. Okay, so we put some wax on there to protect it. And once that wax is on there, we're going to take a towel and we're just going to wax it all right back off. Or buff it back off, or buff it in. You cannot over buff wax, you guys. You can't over buff it. Buff the crap out of your wax. Buff it until it's nice and shiny and the whole thing feels smooth and there's no wax buildup anywhere. Give it some elbow grease. If you feel like your towel starts to... That I don't know, Laura. That part I don't know. I haven't heard anything about the Club Couture subscription. I will find that out tomorrow. But I do know that our transfers and our paste are going to be going up. Hopefully Club stays the same. Oh, Carlene, well, happy birthday to your daddy. Happy birthday to him. Though he's in heaven, happy birthday. All right, you guys, if your cloth sticks at any point in time, then that means you need to keep buffing. It should, your cloth should glide very, very, very smoothly across the entire surface to be sure that you've got that buffed in really well. You're welcome. Yeah, it's unfortunate, you guys, but it is what it is. Oh, that's such a beautiful color. All right, you guys, here's the transfer that I picked out for tonight that I absolutely adore and love. And it is one of the Tiffany Thiessen ones. And it is the Butterfly one. And I just think that this is so incredibly gorgeous. So we're going to open this up and we're going to put just 3 butterflies on here because that's all that fits going across. Wax on, wax off. Absolutely. And I haven't used this transfer yet. Cassie, you didn't miss much, but there's no keyword, hun, because I am a hot mess today. So far, all we've done is painted a board and talked about sales that are ending tonight. And a little bit about my trip. All right, here we go. We're going to pull this right off the backer sheet. And we're going to give this a good fuzz. Lots of fuzz on here. And I'm going to start with the biggest butterfly and try to position this right in the center. Now, you guys, we're going to have to pick our colors. There hasn't been an increase in a long time either. It's been a very, very, very long time. All right, so this is a, well, it's supposed to be a 6 by 18, but this is like 18 and a half. So if I measure this, let's see. 18 divided by 2 is 9, but it's a little bit over that. So right about there is centered. Right about there. Has to be centered. And then we just want to make sure that it is straight going this way. And I'm going to call that good. So there's our first butterfly. I do want to grab 2 different colors for this one. And I know, you guys, I don't even have my paste out. I got nothing ready. What color is this? This is Storm. Storm will work great. And then we're also going to use, oh, let's use black, you guys. Let's use black. If I can find it. I don't know where it's at. That's not black. This is what color is this one? Black velvet. Okay, let's use black instead of this one. I know, Ruth. It's hard. It's hard. We're just going to have to go with it and see what happens. All right, we're going to start off with black for being in the body. And then for the actual wings on this one, I think we're going to do this one in, ooh, let's do the middle one in pink. Let's do pinks. Let's do pinks. I'm going to get out a couple of different color pinks here. Let's go with some peony. Vanilla. Oh, yeah, we can do one in vanilla. Maybe. All right, let's go with peony. And what other pink color do I have? Oh, how about some, where is it at? Peachy Keen. Where is my Peachy Keen? You guys, I have so many jars of paste here. Look at these 2 colors. Today's Pam and Boyd's Powers. Holy crap, well, congratulations. All right, now this needs to be stirred. It's separated a little bit. But these 2 colors here for our pink butterfly. And we're just going to do 2 colors for each butterfly. It actually needs some water too, but we're going to go with it. Let's start with the Peachy Keen then first. So let's do Peachy Keen then on the top. Because to me, I always think that the lighter colors go on top and that the darker colors go on the bottom because they just seem heavier. The darker colors seem heavier. So all we're going to do is make sure that that's pressed down well and squeegee this right on through. Oh, you guys, I love that Peachy Keen. Now I just might change my mind a little bit. I think I am going to change my mind a little bit. See, this is why I like doing the impromptu. Because I can change my mind on a fly and not have to have a plan with a cart link. Oh, purple. Yes. We could do a purple one and we could do a blue one. I think that would look fantastic with this background. All right, let's do Peachy Keen. And once we get this on here, we're going to go ahead and pull it up just so that doesn't dry into the silk screen. And it's going to look beautiful. Oh my word. So gorgeous. All right, there's the Peachy Keen. Let's go ahead and pull this up. That color is stunning on that background. Don't you guys think so? Oh my goodness. Okay, so here's what I decided to do. I want the bottom to be a different shade of pink. But I think what I want to do is I'm actually going to take some stir sticks here. And I'm going to take a little bit of my peachy keen. And I'm going to take some of this peony and I'm going to mix them together. I'm going to mix them together. Just to get a different color of pink, but that way it still kind of has got that peachy keen kind of undertone in there. Known each other for 58 years, been married for 27. Holy cow, Pam. And I feel like that's just going to make it look even better having that peachy keen color in there. Does that make sense? It gives it the same tone. I'm going to have a lot of squeegees to wash after this one. So let's see how this looks. And we'll do the same with all of those going forward. So let's try this pink instead. Oh, I think that's going to be gorgeous. It's almost like when you mix the colors, they have to go together. They can't not go together. There we go. Perfect. I know, my mixologist, absolutely. And we're going to do black on the inside here for the butterfly. There's a willow hair on my squeegee. All sorts of stuff going on here. Let's make sure that's pressed down really well. Sometimes, you guys, mixing your colors is just the way to go. And I'm barely picking up any paste on my squeegee because I only need a teeny tiny bit for the body of this butterfly. All right, you guys, let's look it up. Okay, that is stunning. All right, there's our first butterfly, y'all. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I just love it. I just love it. All right, let's pick some blues next. Now, because this was peachy keen for the top, I really think that I want to go with a lighter blue for the top of the next one. But I'm afraid that Ocean Mist might be a little bit too light. Especially on this color, I think it's going to blend in too much. So, let's see if we can go with, you guys, I have a color here, but it's retired. Can't use that one. That's how it goes, right? Retired. Apparently I have 2 jars of Ocean Mist. All right, let's go with the Ocean Mist. Yes, could have done ombre for sure. Let's go with Ocean Mist. No, it's too close. It's not going to work. It's just not. It's just not, you guys. All right. I made my decision. We're going to go Couture Teal, and we're going to mix that with some Lakeshore. Hopefully all these colors are in stock, because I didn't check. And that teal, all right. Let's just try it. Let's just try it. All right, here's our next butterfly. trying to center that as best as I can right there. And I think I'm going to put a backer sheet of some sort or something. There's one. Underneath this, just so that that paste doesn't get onto there. Add something to the ocean mist. Now that's okay. I like that idea even better than this couture teal. I do. So let's do this for this one. We're going to do this side. Oh, that's the back of it. I want the front. Oh no. There we go. Let's do this one the opposite way, okay? Daddy, that's a great idea. I like your idea. I like your idea a lot. Okay. Dottie has a great idea. We're going to take the bottom of it is going to be Lakeshore, which is this gorgeous blue color. And then for the top, we're going to mix some Lakeshore and we're going to mix some vanilla with the Lakeshore to make the top part a little bit brighter or a little bit lighter. I think that's a great idea. Fantastic idea. All right, so here's some Lakeshore. For the bottom part, because it's such a beautiful blue. Hi, Janice. Girl, I was almost late too, and I came on unprepared. Sometimes it happens. Tomorrow, I hope to have my act together. I need to get back in the swing of things, you guys. And oh, shucks. I went a little bit into the body of that butterfly, but as soon as it dries, we'll still be able to go over that with the black. No big deal. All right, there's the Lakeshore. I'm just going to empty off the last little bit that's right here on my squeegee and add a little bit more to it. And then we'll add just a touch of vanilla. I was late tonight too, Corey. One of these days, I'll have it all figured out again. All right, let's add some vanilla to this Lakeshore. Oh, yeah. Just to make it a little bit different. I think I want more than that. Let's add a little bit more. That's better. And I should have pasted and pulled on that one side. Hopefully that Lakeshore didn't start to dry up on me. Oh, it did. Darn it. That's okay. It's okay. We're going to be all right. Glad I remembered now. Okay, here we go, you guys. Let's try the Lakeshore and vanilla mixed together for this next part. And see. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, my goodness. That was a fabulous idea. We might do the same thing on the next one and just add some vanilla to the next color too, to whatever purple we choose. I think my daughter's going to want this one. Probably. She loves butterflies. And it'll match her room. All right, so there's the blue color that we just did. And then we're going to do the body of this in black real quick just before we pull it up. Now, it's not going to be this simple. Hey, Christy. Thank you so much. My kids did have a blast. We had a lot of fun as a family. Got to see my mother-in-law, whom I love. Best mother-in-law in the world. And I will argue that with anybody on here. Mine is top notch. All right, you guys, let's check it out. Oh yeah. Oh, you guys, that looks fantastic. Oh my goodness. All right, there's our second butterfly. Oh yes, you absolutely can wipe them off with a paper towel and then use a, yeah, absolutely. You sure can. I just have a whole drawer full of squeegees, and so I drop them in water and I clean them all together. But yes, you absolutely could. Well, hi, Lynn. Thank you. Oh, Kim, I'm so sorry to hear that. Thank you, Ruth. They're growing up too fast, and I'm going to miss it if I don't keep my eyes open and pay attention. All right, what's our next color, you guys? Purple. Ooh, wisteria it is. It's got to be wisteria. Because of the tone of everything else. No, berry. Berry. Oh my gosh, berry it is. Okay, berry. Like I said, we're going to make it up as we go along. Because why not? Because we can. Berry is a gorgeous color. Oh no, your mother-in-law was not a nice person. That's not fun. If you're a mother-in-law, be nice, okay? Oh, I think I like this butterfly the best. But it's not as big. I want the bigger one. I hope that's straight. I hope that's straight. I think it's going to be straight enough. Hi, Joyce. Oh, lavender would be a great color to have as a color of the month. Oh, yes. Hopefully soon. Maybe we'll get a lavender. All right, you guys. Berry. Oh, thank you, Darlene. I do love her. I love her to pieces. She's like my best friend. All right, this one's called Berry. It's also my mechanic's name. All right, you guys. Let's see if we can get this one done. This is not all, though, y'all. We've got more going on with this thing. All right, there's the berry. Let's pull this up. Good, Christine. Then I bet that they love having you as a mother-in-law, too. All right, berry is up. We're going to put some in a color tray there. And then add some vanilla. See, I got a lot of colors out here tonight. It's very, very, very colorful. And this should give us, oh, that's beautiful. You guys, I'm telling you, vanilla mixed with literally anything makes a beautiful color. Absolutely. Every time I'm floored by berry or by a vanilla mixed with anything. Okay. Here we go. The second half of this butterfly. Oh, those colors are going to look fantastic. It almost looks pink though. Instead of purple. You never got to meet your in-laws? That's sad. Oh, you guys, I'm trying to pay attention here. I don't want to mess this up. All right, here we go. We're almost done with our second butterfly, or our third butterfly. Just need that black body on there. Here we go, you guys. Are you ready? Looks purple on the side of the camera. Good. Okay, I love this. I love this so far, y'all. We're not done yet, but look at that. Look how pretty that is. The bracelet is it's from the county fair today. That's all it is. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. Thank you, Deb. But now we need to add a little bit something else to this just to give it a little bit more oomph. Oh, I just got black paste all over my cord. Like all over it. Seriously. Seriously. Okay. So you guys, we've got our butterflies done in the foreground. Now we're actually going to work on our background. And the reason that I'm doing it backwards, the reason that I'm doing it backwards is because I don't want any of this stuff in here to have my pattern inside the butterfly. Do I ride the rides with my kids? Kim, yes. But hopefully this year is my last year. I didn't want to. My son right now is 46 inches tall. You have to be 48 inches to ride most of those rides alone. So yeah. And it's not, you have to be 48 inches to ride them alone. If you're under 48 inches, you have to ride with an adult. It cannot be with a sibling. Oh no, Carly, why would you say that? So that kind of just stinks for us. Hopefully next year he can ride all the rides by himself. Because you guys, I'm not a fan of the Gravitron. And those rides that are all gravity based where it like pushes you into each other, don't like those either. They hurt my neck. It hurts my back. I'm getting too old for that crap. But yes, I did. And I rode everything that they wanted to ride without complaining, even though I really, really wanted to complain. Here I am complaining to you guys. It's worth every second. It's worth every pain in the neck. It's worth everything to spend that time with my kids. So no complaints to them. All right, I'm just going to put some of these away a little bit because I've got a lot on my desk going on here. And a ton of transfers. All right, so now what I want to do is actually find a color that's close to this sage color that we put on the bottom. But I want it to be a little bit darker. Eucalyptus is close. I think we're going to go with this. I think we're going to go with this, you guys. Because I do think that it's a little bit darker, but it's not exactly the same color. Oh, because of how she acts and you call her out. Well, you know what? Then that's on her then, right? She needs to straighten up. Oh no, Effie. You write anything, the bigger the better. It just hurts me, y'all. All right, here we go. We're going to add some more surface wax over top of these before we lay down our next transfer. This is just to protect these butterflies that we just put down and keep the adhesive on the next transfer we're going to put down from pulling up any of this paste. That's okay, Linda. Sage, I think, is going to be too green for this. Did you see that this sage is actually very green compared to this board? And I want a color that's similar. So even though these are both called sage, they're very, very different colors. And I feel like the eucalyptus is actually what I want to go for this because I want the background to be subtle. I don't want it to be... Thank you, Callie. I don't want it to be overpowering. I don't want the color to be too different. I want it to blend together fairly well. All right, here we go. And I didn't spray my transfer. Okay, you guys, the next one we're going to use is also another one that's from the Tiffany collection, and I think that it's beautiful. And it is called the Weave-In Transfer. It's called Weave-In, and it's, oh gosh, it's just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. It's a size C. And it's like a basket weave transfer. Heard a joke one time. God whisper to the devil, I can't be everywhere. That's why I created mothers. The devil whispered back and said me either. That's why I created mother-in-laws. Oh my gosh. No. Hi, Mary. How are you doing? It's not true of all mother-in-laws. For sure not true. How has the neighbor kid been with coming over? He was back over here again today, and I cringe every time. But, you know... He was here until like, oh, I don't know. No, he came back at 8:40. He left and came back at 8:40 tonight and then wanted to come inside. No. No. It is too late. Go home. All right, we're going to give this a really good fuzz as well because we're about to put this over top of another transfer. It does kind of look like burlap. It's really cool when it goes on, too. So sometimes you want to do the foreground before you do the background. And I'll show you guys kind of how that looks and why we do that. So we're going to lay this right down here. Now, it's not quite big enough to cover the entire thing, so we will need to move it over, which is fine. So I'm going to get it up here in this corner as much as I possibly can. right there, I think is good. Okay. Yeah, that's never happening. Thank you, Mary. We did have a great time. All right, so you guys, here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to go around the butterflies. And it doesn't matter if it's perfect or not, but I am going to grab out a detail tool to kind of help me with some of it. Actually, a multi-tool, both of which are on sale right now on my shop, on my site. So we're going to start right there with this first little butterfly, and we're going to do paste and pull. But we're just going to layer the eucalyptus around the butterfly, and I can see where that butterfly ends because the transfers are transparent. So then I know that I'm not going to get any of my paste onto that purple color that I've already put down. Okay, and we're just going to go as close to it as we possibly can. It doesn't need to be exact. And then we're going to come back with our squeegee and just go around the rest of it. Hi, Joanne. And like I said, I'm not trying to make it perfect. I just want to get around it as much as I can. And these multi-tools are a great tool to have. So is the detail tool for stuff like this. And we're going to do one butterfly at a time. Outline around the butterfly first, and then just kind of come back in with your squeegee. And go around that outline. And this will help from having that weave pattern be underneath the butterfly where you may not want that extra dimension. So, Darlene, I know that there are some other kids in this neighborhood who he does play with, but he's not allowed in their houses either. And he comes over here and he wants to play with all of our expensive stuff. Like the Jetson bike and my son's dirt bike. And it's like, no. No. All right, we've gone around the butterfly. Now we can take our squeegee and we can kind of just fill in around the rest of it. Okay. It did. Oh, I'm so glad, Denise. You made a tote. I didn't. I've been like off the grid here for the last couple of days, to be honest. I've missed so much stuff that you guys have posted in the VIP group. So glad that y'all encourage each other. Because I just can't. I haven't been able to be on. Literally drove 7 hours just to and from the up north area. If not more than that with the stops in there. It just took forever. And I will not be on my phone while I'm driving. Okay, you guys, here we go. Let's check this out. Oh, for Pete's sake. This is beautiful. You guys. Can you see how that looks? You can't. You really can't see it yet. Oh, it's gorgeous. Okay, you guys are just going to have to wait until I finish the other two then, and I'll pull it up and show you at the same time. But it's beautiful. I'm glad I went with eucalyptus. I really, really am. So let's get these other two done really quickly so I can show you guys the results. And then you'll kind of see why I decided to go around it instead of doing the actual butterfly. I know, right, Kim? Show us now! I don't think that the camera picked it up, though. And if you're not trying to like rush through it like I am, because I'm live right now and I know this part of my live is very boring, you can get right up to those colors and have even less space than what I've got right now. But I'm just trying to go like a fussy cut, I guess, but with paste, cutting it as close to it as I can. You can't see it. I know. I want to see. I want to see. I want to see. Patience, my friends. Patience. I'm going to have to pull it up before this next butterfly anyway, because I got to reposition my transfer. I want to make sure that that pattern goes all the way around the butterfly before I even start on that one. But it's gorgeous. And this butterfly's got these little tail things on there. You still have to put sheets on your bed. John is already sleeping. You guys, his last week, he put in like 72 hours at work. It was insanity. And then he worked yesterday for 6 hours and he's working again tomorrow. And he asked me if I had anything going on, like, you know, can he go into work because it's double time? And I said, we're going to have to make a compromise because it's also the first of the month for me, which is the busiest day of the month. So I said, you're responsible for dinner if you work tomorrow. Uh-oh. Lisa Marie, you've got the patience of a gnat. Oh, no. Thank you, Patty. All right, let's go around the rest of it. Get this done before it starts to dry. Because we don't want it to start to dry in the silk screen, that's for sure. Oh, come on, I want to get close to that blue one, but I don't want to get too close. All right, almost there, you guys, almost there. It's definitely drying. So I got to start moving a little quicker. Come on, eucalyptus. Okay. The surface is a 6x18 outside the box frame. And it's currently in the buy one, get one free sale that's going on. All right, we're going to go right there, and I'm going to lay this back down in just a second, and we're going to do the blue one. But let me show you guys, once this is all dried up, what it looks like. Because it's beautiful. And it's almost like, is it just because it's drier in some areas? I don't know. But it's almost like that eucalyptus took on different shapes. And it looks really, really cool. Like, it's dry. Okay, you guys, I'm going to show you it so far. Can you see it? I hope that you can. I hope you can see that pattern in there. I can definitely see it myself. Oh, yeah, you can. All right, good. What do you guys think about that? About the pattern on there? I think it looks great. Okay, I'm going to try to lay this back down. Ooh, here's the tricky part, you guys. Because once it's been pasted through, it's kind of hard to see where the butterfly is at. So I'm going to try to lay this down. Shucks. All else fails, add vanilla. Absolutely. When all else fails, just add vanilla. All right, this is going to be tricky, but I think I'm just going to have to make it work. Because I cannot see very well where all of that blue is at, right there where the green is at. So, thank you, Pam. Thank you, everyone. So I'm going to go around this section of it first, and then I'm just going to do very, very, very carefully for the rest of it. And see what I can make happen. If I were you guys, I would recommend washing your transfer at this point. So that you can see really well right up close to where your butterfly is at. Where I'm kind of guessing and taking a gamble a little bit. Yeah, wash the transfer if I were you guys. I'm not going to just because, well, I don't wanna. That's pretty much it. And I'm pretty confident that I can get it done without washing it. But you can definitely see the outline of your butterfly a lot better if you do wash your transfer first in those areas where it's already had the eucalyptus go through it. Pretty confident I won't mess it up. Right there, right there, right there. Right there, right there. You guys, I got this. No problem. We'll see if I do or not. I think I do. I think I do. Got to figure out where I ended with it before, though. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. This transfer is the woven transfer from the Tiffany Thiessen collection. Little more eucalyptus. And then make sure you got no air bubbles, y'all. No air bubbles. Oh, let's hope it worked out. gorgeous. I did it. I did it, you guys. Okay. I think it looks beautiful. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, totally perfect. Now we can give this thing a good air dry. All right, Nancy. We're almost done. Just gotta put it back in the frame. I don't think I need to embellish or anything. We're just gonna add some background color here. But I like how the color of the eucalyptus actually doesn't dry evenly with that weave and transfer for some reason. So it almost gives it like a, I don't even know what to say, what kind of look, but it I don't know. I don't know how to put it. Okay. All right, you guys, let's put it back in here because this is the end of it. Now you can also paint your frame if you want to, but keep in mind, these are currently buy one, get one free. These frames are, you guys. I'm so glad, Lisa. I'm so glad. Can you guys see that pattern on there, though? I hope that you can. I think if I hold it up in the light just right, you can definitely see how it weaves back there. But it's so subtle. It's so subtle, and that's what I love. Yeah, like a shadow. Like a shadow for sure. It's so gorgeous. And you guys, it's even prettier in person. I promise you that. My camera does not give you guys the best view of it, but it is so pretty. Thank you. Thank you. All right, you guys, that's it for me for tonight. Fairly simple project, but like I said, I was kind of on the fly tonight, not really sure what I was going to do. I think it turned out pretty good. Yeah, like a screen. Yes. Yes. I think it turned out pretty darn good. I love the butterflies. You like it much better than the lemons? Me too. It does. It kind of has a color shifting effect. Yes. That's a good way to say it, Carlene, for sure. All right, you guys, go grab your stuff tonight. Like I said, there is no cart link, no keyword, because I'm sure it will be, Christy. It probably will be. But you'll have to take the lemons part on the other side, because it just kind of goes with it. So yeah, you guys, make sure you're checking out the sales to the end tonight. The buy one, get one free surface sale and what's left there. And then don't forget that there will be a price increase tomorrow. So if there's stuff that you've really been looking at getting that you haven't gotten yet, make sure you're putting that in your cart and checking out with that tonight. Yeah, so that's what I have to say. You guys are fantastic. Thanks for sticking with me. I am so glad that this turned out the way that it did. I think my daughter's going to love it, but looks like somebody else already has too. So I will see you guys back here again tomorrow night. And don't forget, if you're in the VIP group, we have a 7 o'clock where I'll go through all the promos with you guys tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern time. We have a promo event, and I'll be there to let you guys know about all the new things going on for the month of June, okay? All right, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.